Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Hilaal Live. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be in your company till about 5:45, and then Faraz Patel takes over until 7 o'clock, and a bit later I'll be back with my medical expert. Today we're talking dentistry. But for now, we've got some wonderful guests that are visiting Cape Town, and especially celebrating Youth Month on June 16th being Youth Day as well. We're having a couple of programs in Cape Town, and I thought who better to invite than a young man that's very involved in the masjid right here at Islamia, Masjidul Furqaan, Hafith Zaeem Rajah. Assalamu alaikum, brother, and welcome.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair for taking the time to host me here.
It's only my pleasure. I like the fact that young people like yourself get very actively involved in the masjid, and spurring other youth to also get heavily involved as well. Have you been involved for quite a long time?
Yes, so I started as a very young child, actually, should I say.
Alhamdulillah.
I started at the masjid about 21 years ago, so I was at the age of 16.
MashaAllah.
I started reciting the Taraweeh Salah with a couple of other guys, and Alhamdulillah, my love for the community and the masjid just grew and grew, and today I'm very much involved.
Alhamdulillah. And you're also the assistant imam as well?
Yes, well, I kind of deputize for Sheikh Ismail Isaacs whenever he needs me on standby.
Yeah, and he's just as busy.
Very, very busy man. And now obviously with the school CEO, Sheikh Saad Lakan, also involved. Alhamdulillah, we got a good team. We got a good team, and now we've also to encourage more and more youth to get on board. The masjid is very open to that. I must say, they're always looking to involve the youth and to get their opinions. And Alhamdulillah, we've got a good setup at Masjidul Furqaan.
Lovely. It's such a vibrant area. The Lansdowne, spilling over to other areas, Rondebosch East, and
yes.
You get community that visit this mosque on a regular basis as well. So you've got quite a large area that you service as well, up to Kenilworth.
Yes,
well.
In fact, it goes all the way up from Lansdowne area right up until Bishop's Court. We've got people coming from all over. They come to our masjid, and a lot of them have grown attached to the masjid as well, which is very good. Alhamdulillah. All praise and thanks is due to Allah first and foremost.
Speaking about Sheikh Saidullah Khan, he also has paved the way for many projects that has happened over the very many years at Masjidul Furqaan. And I know that he's always implemented, and he's very strong about the youth being more involved.
Yes.
Being the CEO of Islamia High School as well.
Yes, so what is actually, since he's become the CEO of Islamia College, he's actually now involved the students of the school on a Friday Jummah to facilitate the Jummah prayers, to make the announcements, to give the adhan, to even lead the salah. So he's actually he's motivating them and spurring them on, and it's actually a good should I say
training ground.
Yes, for the students, and for students to attend the Islamia school. I'm not advertising the school, but I mean to come to the masjid on the Friday and to be involved in the masjid. There's nothing better than that, I think.
Of course.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so Friday, it looks like you'll have to take off. Well, I hope you don't work on a Friday, because it's going to be really busy. From Jumu'ah, or before Jumu'ah as well, we have a very special guest that is visiting at Jumu'ah.
Yes.
Tell us.
Yes. So a very special guest. Obviously, he needs no introduction. None other than Mufti Ismail Menk. We're honored to have him for this Jumu'ah program, especially being a youth day. So he'll be giving the pre-Jumu'ah talk.
Okay.
Thereafter, obviously the Arabic khutbah and performing the salah. The talk will start at 12:40.
Okay, inshallah.
At the masjid, inshallah, and then he'll talk for half an hour, 30 minutes, and then move on to the khutbah and then the salah. And then, if I can just talk a bit more about these programs for the weekend, he'll be giving another talk on Saturday evening at Masjid Al Tuba, which is the new masjid that they built in Panorama.
Okay, beautiful masjid.
Beautiful masjid, alhamdulillah, mashallah, beautiful masjid. And Mufti Ismail Menk will be giving the talk after Isha Salah on Saturday evening.
Okay.
And and then we've got another massive program. It's a Qira'ah program in conjunction with Masjid Sunni from Krumbum Masjid. So the communities are coming together,
nice,
which is good to see.
Is that where Sheikh Riyadh
Riyadh
Waltz is?
Waltz, yes, the
fantastic.
Imam. He's the Imam, Sheikh Riyadh Waltz. The program will be obviously in conjunction with him, will be facilitated by Sheikh, none other than our local great Qari, Sheikh Ismail Lund.
Brilliant.
He's the facilitator of the program. So we're having a couple of Qur'an, local Qur'an. We'll be reciting first. Guys like Qari Hassan Leek, that Mujahid, Hafith Mujahid the Fries. If I can just mention a couple of the names. Qari Amar Jaboudin, Qari Zuhair Isaacs, and Qari Abdul Fattah Ali. And then we have our special guest from Tanzania, who's world-renowned, making a huge name for himself. Alhamdulillah, what a beautiful reciter. He actually holds a very, very long breath.
I believe so. He was at our Johannesburg studios very recently.
Oh, okay, good.
And we took a short piece of him reciting, and we were just wowed with his amazing talent that he has. And
Absolutely.
He hails from Tanzania.
Tanzania,
Okay,
correct.
wonderful.
And what a beautiful reciter of the Quran. MashaAllah, Allah has gifted him. He's blessed. He actually recites the entire Surah Duha in an entire breath.
My word.
And he can recite the Surah Fatiha and a bit of Surah Baqarah, the first beginning part, in one breath. And not a lot of Qur'an can do that.
No, definitely not.
With a time of 1 minute and 25 seconds to recite it one shot, it's absolutely phenomenal. So I encourage everybody to come out and listen to him. It will be mind-blowing.
What time does that program begin, brother?
So that program commences from straight after Maghrib Salah, with the local Qur'an reciting first. They will, I think 4 of them will recite up until Isha Salah. Thereafter we will break for Isha Salah. And then the last local Qur'an will recite immediately after Isha Salah, after the witr that we perform. And thereafter he will take over from there. So yeah, I mean, looking at about 15 minutes after Isha Salah, he should be reciting. And we look forward to hosting him. He's actually been in South Africa for almost 2 weeks now. He's been in Johannesburg. Like you said, he was at the Johannesburg studio. And everybody in Johannesburg has just been going crazy and talking about him on WhatsApp and social media.
And I know he's going to be visiting some of our other masajids in Cape Town as well, while he's here.
Yes. So he's in Lentegeur Masjid. Okay. He'll be reciting then. I don't know the details off the top of my head. I apologize for that. But he is in Lentegeur Masjid. So on Friday night he's with us. I think on Saturday night he's in Lentegeur Masjid. And then
I think that is Sheikh Ibrahim Gabriel's masjid.
No. It's Masjidul Miftah in Lentegeur, not
Portland's.
Okay. He's in Portland's.
The green one that as you enter Lentegeur.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I can actually give you the details of that program if you allow me to.
Sure, no problem. And what's nice is that our youth now experience this amazing Qari, this amazing gift that he has, and I'm sure they can't wait to ask him so many questions.
Yes.
And just being in his company.
Yes. No, I mean, when Qur'an like this come from abroad, it's amazing how many people just get attracted to them and want to ask them questions and speak to them. You know, I've hosted myself Qari Mahmoud Shahat in the past, and we've hosted Hindawi, Ramadan Hindawi at the masjid. So and people just flock to see him, and they come out and they want to, and it's good. I mean, and I believe that Qari Idi Sha'ban is very interactive with the people as well. So it's good. I mean, he will definitely answer questions. I think he'll speak to them. So if I can just touch on it. So actually Thursday night, the 15th of June, after Isha Salah at Masjidul Miftah in Lentegeur. On Friday night, after Isha Salah, Friday the Jummah program, he'll be doing it at Masjidul Quds in Gatesville. And then Friday after Isha Salah, he'll be at Masjidul Furqaan. So those are the 3 programs that he's having in Cape Town before he departs back home.
You know what I also like to see is that the collaboration and the partnership that this is going to build now between South Africa and Tanzania.
Yes.
And inshallah, more Qiras are going to be visiting our shores hopefully soon, inshallah. And vice versa as well.
Yes, no, definitely. It actually creates an opening for us to try and negotiate with other Quradi and speak to them and say, you know what, Qari Idi Sha'ban, he's actually one of the more prominent guys in. So
Fantastic.
I mean, the other Quradi like to follow in their footsteps, you know. So it will be a lot easier for us to bring guys from Tanzania down and even other international Quradi. I mean, Cape Town, alhamdulillah, we've been blessed to host a lot of, in the past, like the best Quradi that there are around in the world, and this is all obviously thanks to Allah first and foremost, and then obviously Maulana Ahmad Dakrat, he's one of the main organizers from Johannesburg, from Pretoria, he's bringing them down here.
Fantastic. Hafith Zaeem, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you. Jazakallah so much for all the wonderful work that you do. Keep being that inspiration for our youth. And we look forward to catching up with you in the near future about all the other great projects that you have going.
Jazakallah khair, and all thanks and praises due to Allah first and foremost for allowing me to be here and for allowing us to be here. And it's a pleasure anytime.
Ameen. Jazakallah so much.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. And that's Hafith Zaeem Rajah, who's the coordinator at Masjidul Furqaan right here at Islamia. Beautiful programs happening this Friday from Jummah. We've got Mufti Ismail Mink. And then afterwards, this wonderful Qari from Tanzania. And guess what? We had an opportunity to record a little snippet of his recitation of the Holy Quran in our Johannesburg studio. Have a listen to this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا